Hi, it's Shannon Heaton from Boston, and today I am going to try to give some ideas on a friend's question, a very big and a very simple question. She wrote, "I'd like to learn Irish music, but there are so many tunes to learn and they're all so fast. Where do I start?" Great question. Irish traditional music is a social tradition. We spend a lot of time learning tunes and then sit down and try to play them together as well as we can, really tuning into each other. And this is a grand endeavor and a very involved endeavor that takes a bit of discipline, and it's so much bigger and so much more important than any one individual player in a session. So that can be a real auspicious way to meet people, to be bonded in something that is a big project and that doesn't really celebrate any one individual's importance. It's really about the beautiful tradition. So step one would be to kind of remind yourself why you're doing this. You're doing it for the payoff of being involved in something special and social. Step two is to start listening to a bunch of Irish traditional music. Maybe get a list of recordings from a few friends you know who really like Irish traditional music, who know what they're doing. Step three is to go to a session. Ideally, you'd find a session, even if it's way above your level, that's in your neighborhood, that's at a time that you could actually attend regularly. Go to that session without your instrument and just listen. Maybe meet a friend there, but really tune into what's happening in the session. Watch, listen, enjoy. Step four, find yourself a teacher or a trusted friend who you know really knows Irish music to show you a few session tunes. Now, session tunes can often be complicated and difficult and sound fast and have a lot of ornamentation built into them. So starting off with a tune like Joe Cooley's Reel, which is what some people do, seems to be unnecessary. So Joe Cooley's Reel. If you don't already have a strong footing on your instrument, might overtax the brain and the fingers, and you might work in some tension from your very first tune. So instead, maybe starting off with something that's simple, that really allows you to get the basics, something like Eileen Aroon, which is the first tune in my forthcoming collection, First 50. Something simpler that allows you to really relax and find prowess on the instrument, on the basics. So a combination of learning simple things and learning a few session tunes from a teacher or a trusted friend, learning them slowly, is a great thing to do. Next, go back to that session. If you didn't already introduce yourself the first time, maybe this time you can say, "Hi, I'm Shannon. I was here a few weeks ago. Really enjoyed the session. I'm back and I'm learning Irish music, and someday I'd love to sit down and play some of these tunes with you. Do you mind if I record a couple so that I could take them home and learn them, and then someday come back and play them with you?" Great strategy. You're recording tunes just the way that they're being played so that you can learn them just the way that you want to be playing them with these people. It's also a lovely way to demonstrate your intentions to a group of people, and that can build trust and can also maybe encourage support from those people when you do come back. So then go home, work on those tunes that you recorded, and record just 2 or 3, maybe 1. Don't give yourself too much to learn. It's not how many tunes you learn. It's how well and how comfortably and how easily you do it, especially in the beginning. So once you feel comfortable with those tunes, go back to that session and go with your instrument and be prepared to sit and be part of the session. Maybe sit on the outside so you're not taking up a space from somebody who's a more seasoned regular who's really participating. But feel comfortable to have your instrument on your lap, on the table, and not to play it for much of the night. You're still part of it. You're still part of this session. You're still engaging with this group of people, and you're building toward playing with them. So, should the occasion arise when one of the session leaders invites you to start a tune, great. Start the tune that you had learned. Say, "Well, I can't do it too fast, but I did learn one of the tunes that you had played a few weeks ago." And then start that tune as slowly as you need to do to feel comfortable. You've been invited to start something, so do it in your way. And then when that moment has passed, no matter how it went, you can enjoy the fact that you have accomplished something. You have accomplished meeting a group of people, getting a tune of theirs, and doing the best you could to learn it. And tune by tune, this is how you will become part of that session community. It's how you'll build your skills and your enjoyment and your level of comfort of playing. And good things take time. Things don't come overnight, and the things that do probably aren't as sweet. So start out with whatever tune you want. Here's Eileen Aroon from my First 50 collection, in case you don't already know it and you want to learn it. So good luck with your session endeavors.